Hello there guys, and welcome back to Scottish Hill Talking. You join me on night 2 of my camp in Inverkip Woods. Tonight, I'm getting no colour on your asses. So, plan is, I've not started the fire yet, I've got it ready to go. By the way, if anybody from Everton is asking why I dragged an altar fire up here, this was actually here. And I will try and return it at some point tonight, or tomorrow should I say, when it cools down, but I can't promise. But I'm more than happy to come back, as I am the last person to use it, to come and grab it the next time I'm up in Everton. So yeah, so tonight doing a wee sort of Scottish Hill cooking, I guess. Plan is get a fire going, get some embers, and then going to try and see if we can cook a Scottish delicacy, which is pizza crunch. For those that don't know what a pizza crunch is, pizza, it's a normal sort of whatever style of pizza you're going to go for. I've gone for pepperoni personally because I'm pure basic, but what you do is you make a batter. As you can probably tell from the Scottish accent, that is, you know, part of my culture. Make a batter, dunk your pizzas in it, and then stick them on the fire, or in the embers of the fire. Might be at this for a wee while, so hopefully this goes well, and we'll find out tomorrow whether or not I lived or not. I'm going to try and let you see what I'm doing as best I can with my other camera that I'm shooting with, and I'll try and get back to talking on here as well. I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy this one, you should go back and watch the Wallace's Cave video from the Hell on Earth boys, because that's where I got this idea from, and when I seen it I thought it was absolutely genius. So hopefully it goes well, and it means it's something I could also use at Hardy Webster this year. I've also got my wee grill thing that I forgot to bring to my last camp with me when I was up here, so we might try that out and see if we can make some toasts as well while we're at it. Estimated time for this, I would say, I'm hoping it won't take me too long, but realistically, by the time I get a fire going, as long as I can get the pan hot, I'm talking about an hour or so before we're eating. It is currently 6:25, so that's a time marker for me, and it'll let me. This is also good for me to document that I can actually do this, and also document for the paramedics for when they find me spewing my ring in Inverkip Woods, what I've done to myself. I've spent most of the day doing archery training. I've got my assessment tomorrow up at Everton. So tonight, focus, get my fire on, get myself some nice scran, or some bearable scran, and hopefully show you guys another new skill to learn. So I have got my fire started. I'm currently burning the pizza boxes and everything, because everything is still, it's not damp, well it is damp, but it's not soaking wet. I've got some kindling in there, get it started. You always want to make sure you keep an eye on your fire so as it doesn't go out of control. The reason I'm using an altar is because it has been dry even though it has rained the last couple of weeks, it's been really dry up here, so I don't want to risk setting any fires off. Right, so I've now got my fire going. Where is it? There we go. So what I'm going to do is let that build up, and then I'll let it get down to some embers, and then I'll put the pan on it, and the heat from the embers should start the oil to boil. what you'd usually do is you wait till the fire dies down and then stick the pan on, just because you don't want any naked flames bouncing into your oil and then everywhere, right? Also, always make sure you've got water nearby, just in case. I'm using water for my batter, but obviously I'll make sure it's right nearby as well, just in case there's any emergencies that I need to be aware of. And it's definitely getting rid of all the midges as well. So we are doing quite well so far. It is time check. It is now, it's 7:15, so 15 minutes this is take. 15-20 minutes. Have also scavenged a pallet that I found up here as well, so I'm doing a wee bit of recycling while I'm at it. As I said, there's not a lot of dry wood to be found, so I don't know how much bigger this fire's going to get, but if need be, I'm pretty sure I can find some stuff to keep it going if I need to keep it going. Ideally, I just kind of want it for dinner. Might sit by it while it's cooling for doing some studying for tomorrow's archery assessment, which I will let you know at the end of this video whether or not I get certified or not. Another wee useful permit for the scouts and for anybody else who's interested in doing some archery stuff with us. So you just want to kind of make sure I've not really done that. My structure's kind of falling to bits. I did originally have a bit of a pyramid going, but it's starting to burn away now. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I'm quite enjoying this new kind of idea that I'm doing. I'm not going to do a wee mental health update because I did one in my last video, which was put out 2 weeks ago, but technically it's the same night, well it's the same weekend, so same stuff, dog passing away, rough couple of weeks of work, bad knee. Last night, actually, forgot to mention, no, I did mention in my last video, sorry, got to focus on this one, isn't it? Burrowing away nicely. Aye. So I'm going to keep an eye on this fire, and that's why I'm not talking to you, sorry, but I'm trying to focus, make sure, keep an eye on this. Right, so this is how you make the batter for your pizza crunches. I've got a wee mixing bowl here, this plain bag of flour also has rice flour mixed in with it, and I'm just going to add some water as well. I just kind of eyeballed how much of each I was going to use, but you can check on Google for any sort of recipes that you want to try this with. So we added the water. What you best practice is to put a wee bit in it first rather than just absolutely soaking it, as you can probably see in a wee minute. Clearly I've noticed I've not put enough in. There we go. So the texture you want to kind of get it up to is kind of like wallpaper paste, so nice and thick but not too many lumps. You want to make sure you get all the flour mixed in with the water as well, otherwise you're going to end up with some very dusty pizza crunches.
Moments later.
There we go, so batter's nice and thick. I'm just getting the pizzas in my bowl out. These pizzas have been in the cooler bag for about an hour or so, and all sealed up. Made up my batter, which you have seen through there, and now I am just waiting on my oil coming to the boil. Hopefully it won't be too long. The embers are looking good. Burning away nicely. So made up my batter. All I used was some self-raising flour, some rice flour and some water. You can do batters different ways. That's just, I made that mix up before I left yesterday, so I had it ready to go, just for easiness. But you can use other stuff in your batter as well. Or some people like to throw a bit of salt and pepper in there as well. This is my first time doing it, so I'm doing the basics, and then from there I'll try and spice it up a wee bit. I've got the pizzas out as well. They've been in my cooler bag for a couple hours. Getting there. So as soon as that comes to boil, what we do is we put the pizzas in the batter, dunk it in the batter, and then they go straight into the oil for, depends on how hot you can get your oil, but if you can get it really hot, then maybe 30 seconds, 45, give or take. You can tell by looking at it when it'll be ready, and then you plate up and munch. So hopefully not be too long. Hope you've enjoyed this wee sort of different take on Scottish hill talking, and I might even try and see if I can do some more stuff. If you've got any campfire recipes you want me to try out, please leave them in the comments below or message on the Instagram or the TikTok, and I'll try and see if I can have a bash at it. I can do a chicken chow mein on the fire as well. Looking good. Oh, smoke. Aye, but next bit will be me getting wired in. Right, so I have cooked they're in here, keeping them to cool. Cooked the pizzas on the pan. I'm not going to show you the footage of me actually trying to cook them in the pan because I will end up on a watch list. Yeah, be very careful with oil fire. Oh, I didn't throw water on it before someone bounces on that one. No, I didn't. But the splash of putting them in, so you need to be very careful. And signs. I did manage to get a full 2 pizzas done. The fire's dying down now. I put this down as a win, but let's have a wee taste. So looks a wee bit burnt, but yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. I maybe wouldn't follow my instructions on how to cook it, but I'm going to try this again at some point. Oh, the cheese has melted to perfection. It's cooked the whole way through. Magic. Oh, there's definitely a bit of a charcoaly taste, but that's to be expected when it's your first time doing it. But aye, really nice. I'm really proud of myself. First time cooking on a campfire without any help from anybody. By myself. Really proud. I'm going to have to run over either to Everton or down to the stream and do my dishes before I pack everything up. I'll probably have to sacrifice my shirt to do some drying up as well, but I'll tidy up my mess, and I'll need to wait for this to cool down. I'll probably leave that till the morning, and then what I'll do is I'll drag it back round to Everton early in the morning before I go for the archery assessment. So I am going to enjoy my dinner, I'm going to do some studying, and then I am going to get myself some well-earned rest because I am absolutely goosed, fam. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. Follow on all the socials, and get in the hills, go clear heats, go discover a wee bit of Scotland, guys. See yous.